This is going to be a video about muzzle training. Please be aware, Biscuit is muzzle trained, which means he's going to make this look quite straightforward and simple, but each of these learning processes might take a little bit longer for your dog. One of those reasons may be that your dog has already had a muzzle on before, and unfortunately what that means is that muzzle may already be conditioned to situations that your dog has found overwhelming or aversive, such as at vet visits, for grooming, for nail clips, etc., which means we just have a little bit extra work to make that muzzle something that they look forward to as opposed to something that they shy away from. To start it, I like to do something really easy that kind of builds a bit of positive association with our muzzle. And all that's going to be is I'm going to grab our muzzle. I'm going to put my hand at the bottom of it to create a base to it. Another way I've done this before is by putting a sock around the outside, and I'm just going to put food in it. All I'm going to be doing is feeding out my dog from the inside of their muzzle. And that's going to encourage them to start putting their face in there to start off with. And it may be that you pop a sock on or your hand and your dog gets fed this way for a couple of days. And by doing that, what we're doing is we're creating an optimistic attitude in our dogs when we present the muzzle. Okay. The next step we're going to do after we've already primed the muzzle to be something that is worth putting your nose in is we're going to capture our dog putting their nose into the muzzle. And because we've spent a couple of days putting food in our muzzle to feed our dogs, what is very likely to happen is they're going to pop their nose in straight away, anticipating that there's going to be food there. But this time there's not going to be any food. I'm going to use my marker word yes once the nose goes into the muzzle, and then I'm going to pay them. Ideally, I'm going to pay through the muzzle if I can be coordinated enough, and because that's just going to build even more consistent positive associations with having their nose in the muzzle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present it. Come up, Vicky. Yes. And then treats through the muzzle. Take it away. I'm going to present it again. Yes. And food through the muzzle. Yes. Now, most dogs, when you're first teaching them, the nose will come straight back out once you've said yes, because they only want to kind of bop it in quickly, particularly if they're a little bit unsure. But because Biscuit has a learning history, he's happy to keep it in there. What we're going to do from that point is start building duration. So how long does the nose have to be in the muzzle in order for me to say yes? So I'm going to do that in very small increments, and then I'm going to slowly build up duration. Yes. Are you going to put your nose in? Yes, good job. Yes, good job. Whenever we're doing duration work, it is helpful to vary our duration. So some are short and some are long. Yes, and that's to give our dogs some easy wins. The next step is while our dogs have built up duration, we're going to introduce the concept of moving the straps over and behind their ears and fastening it in place. And that's something that can take a little bit of time as well. A lot of dogs are quite sensitive around the base of their ears. All right, Vicky, up. Yes. Yes. Yes, good job. Yes, good job. Now, if I find, as I'm pulling that strap over, yes, that my dog is trying to pull away, that means I've probably made it too difficult for them, and all I might do is just move my hand over that way. Yes, good job. Yes, good boy. Until eventually, yes, I am pulling that strap all the way over. Yes, good job. And the last bit of this is introducing the buckle. Yes. Now, like we have done with every step, we're doing it nice and slowly. I'm going to bring it over and then I'm going to bring it back without actually doing up the muzzle. Yes, good boy. Before I then build up to doing up the muzzle. Yes. Now once it's on, I'm just going to leave it on for a very short period of time. I'm going to intentionally give him quite a high rate of reinforcement. I'm going to ask for other behaviours, such as shake, which is why he's throwing it at me. I've done this before. And what I'm trying to do is build up a bit of time with that muzzle on place, get him used to sort of moving around while the muzzle is on, and give him a little bit of history that I can still do things with this muzzle on. Good job. Shake. Fabulous. Good boy. Before taking it off again. Now, if at any point our dog starts pawing at it, they seem distressed by it, we are going to take it off and we're going to go back a few steps to build up a bit of confidence. Good boy. Good boy. Then once I've done that, I'm going to get him moving around a little bit more. Good boy. Good boy. Fabulous. Hey. Good boy. Thank you. Ideally asking for things that I know he really enjoys doing. Oopsies, we dropped that one. Yeah. Boy. Drop. All the way down. Good lad. Fantastic.